since we missed his deathbed when it came out, we're going to do a live react for you people. For y'all and
Y'all
for YouTube, welcome.
What do you mean, you people? Say that.
You people, you YouTube watchers, get your behinds. You gotta be nice with Twitch now. Get your behinds to our Twitch channel.
Yes, sir. So with all that being said, we have Killua versus Misaka. Hunter versus Hunter versus a certain magical index.
We know nothing about certain magical.
And if you know about it, let us know in the comments. Let us know something. We rocking.
I wasn't trying to keep starting. I'm trying to put on 1080.
Oh, that wasn't even one word?
Nah, I kept resetting for some reason. It kept going to 720.
Killua Zoldyck, Hunter's prodigious
I know, right?
assassin. Misaka Mikoto, Academy City's ace electric princess. Question: what is more terrifying than the all-powerful crackling might of lightning? Lightning
Nothing.
in the hands of cocky, hyper-talented teenagers. Oh, the worst.
Anybody familiar with certain magical index?
Whiz and I'm boomstick.
Please.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor,
title
and
I've seen
skills
before,
to
I've never
find out
checked it
who
out.
would win a
Is it
death
something
battle.
that we are watching like?
I guess we'll find out when they go
The
through her backstory.
Zoldicks, a vicious family of assassins known the world over. So infamous for their killing techniques, a single photo of any member sells for millions.
Damn.
You don't want to be the target
So
of
there's
their
two
next
electrical people.
family
It's
outing.
Killua,
But like
based off of
families,
kilowatts.
there's bound to be a rebel.
It sounds like it should be.
Middle child,
It's probably going to tell about it.
they seriously named him Kill? Hardcore. Well, it might be a pun on the term kilowatt, but
There you go.
There you
Kill
go.
is apt, given he's been trained in past tensing people since he was 3. I'll say, at age 14, he was strong enough to open a 64-ton door. Jeez, what kind of workout
Damn.
did his family
89
put him
pounds?
through? Somehow,
5'2"?
it gave him 6 skater skills,
Damn.
extendable claws, and rhythm echo, a technique that lets him fool people.
He's another one of those Sasuke Vegeta characters. PA characters.
Can create an auditory illusion capable of tricking even extrasensory abilities. Killua was a heck of a prodigy, but despite being able to effortlessly rip out
I know, I remember
hearts,
that. We took
his
dude
family
heart.
still thought he wasn't cold-blooded enough. Fed up, he ran away. Not to the circus, but to the Hunter Association, an association of people who hunt stuff. There, he
That's
tested
good.
himself in the Hunter's exam and inevitably had gone head over heels for his new friend, Gon. Get it? Oh God, Wiz, are you still taking those?
That was a weird dynamic.
Yes. And
Friendship.
I think it's
Kinda-
going pretty well. Killua's family didn't like him making friends, so they sat him down and then calmly and politely tortured him mercilessly as punishment. It was only thanks to Gon that Killua finally convinced his old man to let him go out on adventures with his buddies. But this change of heart was no act of compassion. Killua's father
certain
saw
magicals
his
on
weakness
Tubi.
and took steps molding him into a better killer.
Watch
And
Misaka
in
fuck around
some
and
ways,
win this
he
fight.
was right.
Oh, my
Through his
goodness.
adventures, Killua learned Nen, an invisible life force that. Yeah, it's key. It's always
It
Actually,
is.
this one's a bit more complicated. You see, Nen is utilized through 4 main principles. 10 for containing your aura while defending from physical and mental attacks. Zetsu for relieving fatigue and masking your presence. Ren for bolstering strength and influencing
Ren
emotions.
10.
That's pretty standard so far.
That's all I'm hearing.
Hatsu, the unique way in which one's
Hatsu.
Nen is expressed. This comes in many forms, but all fall into one of 6 types, which represent how proficient a Nen user is at certain techniques. So it's an RPG class system? More like a hybrid class system, because most users actually fall somewhere between 2 categories, giving them differing degrees of proficiency. Techniques from
Okay.
these Nen categories can even be further enhanced by adding rules to their use. Oh, then there are the advanced principles, which... Oh god, okay, I get it. But we haven't even talked about Killua's Hatsu yet. Killua is a transmuter enhancer, i.e. he specializes in transmuting his
All
aura
right.
into different forms and enhancing
There's a picture
the power of
behind.
himself and others.
I'll
He uses
bring
his
up when it
aura
comes
to-
back.
He makes
All right,
lightning.
please.
They ain't gonna show it. Now I gotta.
In
I gotta
Killua's
see.
hand, lightning becomes a deadly weapon.
What you see, y'all? What you see?
Oh god, okay, I get it.
It was.
What was that?
It was gone in Killua.
He specializes in transmuting his aura into different forms and enhancing the power of himself and others. He uses his aura to... He makes lightning! Yes, in Killua's hand, lightning becomes a deadly weapon that he can fire down as a bolt, channel through his arms, or send through metal objects.
Kashi still beat his ass.
Super alloy yo-yos. These bad boys weigh up to 50 kilograms. See, that's how you make a pun, Wiz.
packing enough force to shatter trees like I just shattered Wiz's confidence.
Add in Killua's lightning, and he can electrify anyone who touches them.
And this isn't some magicy schmagicy lightning. His bolts have been identified as the real deal more than once.
Meaning, Killua is certainly as fast as actual lightning, especially when he uses it on himself to bust out Godspeed, a form that greatly amplifies his agility and
Godspeed.
power, letting him bypass his synapses to reflexively react to threats.
For regular folk, that much voltage would be too much. But thanks to Killua's training, he can shrug off over 1,000,000 volts of electricity.
He's also exceptionally crafty. In a Nen fight, every move matters, and strategy almost always triumphs, even against greater strength.
Killua used these powers to battle world-renowned thieves, bomber mercenaries, and ants.
That may not sound like
Miriam.
much, but these chimera
Ants.
ants were brutal, murdering and eating people by the hundreds of thousands, then threatening billions. That reminds me of an old experiment gone horribly wrong.
Oh,
Killua
God.
understandably wanted to bail, but Gon pulled him back in, much to his frustration.
Killua wanted to be there for Gon emotionally, but could not comprehend why he was risking so much against the chimera ants, going as far as becoming a monster.
In other words, Killua was crushing really hard, but didn't know what to do about Gon's simple-minded impulsiveness. It didn't end well for anyone.
Damn.
It wasn't all doom and gloom, though. Killua held his own against some of the chimera ants' best, surviving this forest-consuming blast from one of their captors.
Which, judging by
Check
its
their-
size, was worth several
334.
Killua
Oh
dollars.
God.
Later injured a top-ranking
Thanks,
royal
Quan.
guard, Yuppie.
Sure, he ran for the hills the moment
No.
Godspeed wore off, and isn't as strong as the weird horseman, but even just damaging someone who can make a crater like this is nothing to sniff at.
But amidst all the fighting, Killua still could not get his family out of his mind. Literally.
As in his
It
brother,
seemed like he got a lot
Yuppie
of
put a needle in his head,
emotional
forcing him to
drawbacks.
Be controlled by self-preservation,
Which makes a good
ensuring
character
he'd always
development.
run when
Yay.
victory isn't guaranteed. Wiz, you think you can call CBS for that?
Thankfully, after some much-needed self-surgery and self-reflection, Killua removed it, overcoming his mental barrier and ready to risk his life for those he cherishes.
Which he did when he finally got himself and his dear sister Aluka away from their demented family. He even brought Gon back from the brink of his creepy Nen coma.
But despite how valuable Gon was as a friend, Killua realized his unhealthy dependence on him.
So he decided to travel with and protect Aluka, finally realizing what he wants to do for the rest of his life. Oh god, the tearful romantic parting.
Still, if Gon or
Aw.
Aluka ever need help, Killua is sure to come running.
Ready to Killua anyone dumb enough to mess with him or those he cares
I
about.
don't think I've seen that video. Panda.
All right, now somebody we don't know, so I'm
Academy
interested.
City, a sprawling metropolis filled with schools where espers train to master their supernatural abilities.
Most of these youngins dream of rivaling the best espers, but only a few are hardworking and smart enough to do it.
Among them being Tokiwadai Middle School's Level 5 Electro Master, Misaka Mikoto.
Level 5? So she's a Pokemon
5.
anime girl.
Each esper's power and utility is ranked, with Level 5 being the highest they can normally achieve.
And
Okay.
after working up to that level, Misaka became unstoppable. She can magnetize herself to metal, electrically enhance her physique, sense her surroundings through an electromagnetic radar, and generate billions of volts.
In addition, she can make
Damn.
iron sand from disparate particles
Hey,
in
Killua
the air
only
to
had
form
1 million?
tornadoes,
1 million?
body decoys, or
That's what I'm saying, ugh.
accelerates at rapid speeds for enhanced cutting power.
Just what an anime girl needs, a chainsaw. Man, if she gets serious,
Season 2 is
Misaka
actually in
can
production.
even make
Chainsaw
a
Man.
friggin' 6
Woo,
million
can't
ton
wait.
kaiju out of it.
With such tremendous power, Misaka put an end to many crimes, earning fear among criminals, admiration among her peers,
KO
and lots of
Pit
personal pride in
Gang.
her abilities. There was nothing she couldn't overcome.
Nothing except the bane of all tsunderes, a frizzy-haired, dumbass anime protagonist.
Enter Kamijo Toma, a level 0 nobody who Misaka could not harm, no matter how many times she tried.
Oh,
There we go.
Work out in the end. Shut up! But
Damn!
she's more than a dork like Toma to worry about. As amazing as Academy City is, it's more corrupt than New York real estate. Years ago, Misaka gave some shady scientists a sample of her DNA, being promised it'd help cure tons of fatal diseases.
Instead, they made tens of thousands of clones of her, sending them all to be slaughtered one
Sounds like the
by
government.
Specifically against another level 5 and A-tier edgelord named Accelerator. By farming all these clones, they hoped he would finally get enough EXP to become a mythic level 6. Is that seriously all it takes?
He squirted
How
his
does this
test
Esper
tube.
stuff work?
Glad you asked. Espers represent the scientific side of the world, a side I'm so familiar with. All Espers possess an involuntary movement or AIM diffusion field that manifests their power, letting them consciously alter reality.
Changing reality with your mind. Isn't that just magic?
You seem OP already.
It's quite scientific. Look at Misaka's signature move, the railgun. Many real-life railguns use a set of parallel conductors to generate Lorentz force. By envisioning imaginary rails between herself and
You ever
her
see a
target,
rail-
Misaka can create a
You ever see a real railgun shoot?
Hmm?
Thinking about RoboCop.
Watch this.
Wait a minute, wait, Clarence!
similar yet greater effect, accelerating the speed and kinetic force of a projectile, usually a coin, into a concussive bullet. It's beautiful. It's science.
How long are you going to be nerding out over this?
Come on, this is like my one thing. Where was I? Oh yeah, thousands of dead clones.
Oh.
Traumatized by the endless slaughter, Misaka felt enormous guilt. You see
So
it
you're
all the time with
Cammy.
horrific experiments.
Sure, buddy.
She worked for days to end the clone project, but concluded it would have to end with her sacrifice.
But Toma butted in, giving Misaka the support she needed in her darkest hour, while also punching out Albino Magneto with his Esper-proof fist.
Misaka had shouldered her burden for so long that she forgot how to rely on others. This wake-up call from her newfound crush was exactly what she needed.
But even with Accelerator decelerated, Misaka kept fighting Academy City's underbelly, all to protect her friends and free her sister clones she befriended. She dealt with a lot of trouble on the way, but had the power to do it.
Oh,
In her
Lord.
battle with a killer cyborg lady,
Hey,
Misaka conquered a city
love
spanning
it.
storm,
Appreciate
which, by
the
measuring the size of
chaos.
the cloud relative to the city, would require over 58 kilotons of energy to make.
Killua. She's also fought other level 5s, not just Accelerator. She got into a middle school beef with a snobby telepath, fought this explosive weirdo, and dodged particle beams from an unhinged Karen.
The electrons of which can accelerate to high relativistic speeds.
It's no shock. Misaka's reactions are that fast, given her lightning has been stated to be light speed on 5 different
So
occasions.
I was just thinking about that. This
Powers,
seems
though,
very
Misaka's
interesting.
greatest asset
Yeah.
is her intellect.
It might not look it, but high-level espers constantly perform tons of nerd math just to make their powers work.
And understanding other powers has been just as vital to Misaka's survival. Take her bout with the magic Valkyrie, Brunhild.
Remember when Wiz said espers were the
Brunhild?
science side of the world? Well, these weirdos are packing the magic. A single mistake from Misaka could have meant death, but she still stalemated Brunhild.
Now, Brunhild was still stronger and faster, but it is impressive Misaka was able to harm a saint, who are normally only deployed against foes capable of leveling mountains. One such foe, Hell, froze 100 kilometers of ocean.
You'd think this means
Always
Misaka
these
can
matchups
take
where
on
they
all
unpack
sorts of
a
magic
lot
baddies.
more from
But
one character than they do the other
alas,
character.
power creeps
And then it
in
shows in the
otherwise.
fight.
He's
Yeah.
actually serious when you're dealing with crazy magicians and
He just
magic
kept talking
gods.
about fucking
Even a
Killua's
level 5
relationships.
Esper
We're gone the whole
Misaka
time.
valued her abilities
Yeah.
so highly that she struggled to maintain her self-esteem when they weren't enough.
A shame Misaka cares so much about getting stronger when Toma appreciates her as a person first and foremost.
While certainly
might
a
be
flaw, that
interesting.
ever-persistent hard-headedness will also keep Misaka
Seasons
around,
going for?
no matter the stakes.
So watch out, because this pint-sized 14-year-old
What, in
is
the
quite
Teletubby?
literally a walking railgun.
That was tough.
This episode is sponsored by HelloFresh.
Now me,
We've run the
All right. Go back a little bit.
The fuck was going on in that frame?
Oh my God! Why?
They're just friends. But yeah, I'm taking.
Yeah, I'm
Misaka.
taking Misaka.
Yeah.
I like Killua, but stat wise and everything, I know a lot of times stats don't matter, but
Right.
this one is just seems a little too strong. Killua gonna put up a little fight though, but
Yeah.
I don't see him winning.
Not gonna be a stomp, but
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
it's
That wasn't even a
time
little
for
wild,
a
though.
death battle!
boom.
I've been looking for it all day. Give it here.
You want it? Come and get it. Coins, huh? I had a butler who used these.
Focus. It's a trick of sound, not sight.
Got irons.
Gotcha.
Same.
He's good at hand to hand. Better keep my distance.
She has stronger lightning. Gotta get in close.
No problem.
Okay.
Skateboards, electricity, the static shock.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
All this magic yo-yo.
Can't play with my yo-yo.
No time to break.
She's Magneto. Ah!
Now's my chance.
You don't know when to quit.
They're really fighting over a pendant.
At the beginning, I love how Misaka's electric attacks are just so effortless.
Oh shit.
Look at the electric kaiju.
Catch this.
Uh-oh.
Got the speed.
She's keeping this thing together with electromagnetism, meaning it can be disrupted.
Oh. Uh-oh. I think we missed something. Yep, we missed something.
Wait a minute.
Oh shit. No, we didn't.
Okay.
35 meters. Altitude, 45.
Calculating on your ass.
Now.
Problem solved.
God! Rain on me. That was tough.
The angle, the electromagnetism, the science.
God.
Hits.
All right, take a breather there, champ.
Whew. While Killua's assassin training made him a vicious threat, Misaka's abilities and know-how gave her the counter she needed in this mind-numbing battle of wits.
Killua could survive Killua ton
Outsmarted.
level blasts, and given some leeway, could scale to Yuppie, whose crater feat was worth 18 megatons of TNT.
Impressive, but the storm Misaka created beat anything Killua has done directly. And given similar scaling to Brunhild, who Misaka not only harmed but stalemated, her output could reach hundreds of megatons of TNT. Meaning, no matter which numbers are used, Misaka would always have the advantage in raw electrical power.
No surprise there. Killua may have shrugged off 1,000,000 volts of electricity, but Misaka can dish out and survive billions.
Still, both
Yep,
characters
we
have
called that
contended with
shit.
and harmed stronger opponents. And the two power systems they work under have allowed weaker opponents to defeat stronger ones in the past.
So, might alone wouldn't net either a win. Plus, Killua was way better at hand-to-hand and physically stronger.
Knowing his crafty assassin skills, things could have gone south for Misaka if she wasn't careful.
But fortunately for the railgun, she was.
Boom.
Her fight with Brunhild shows she knows how to deal with tough, up-close threats while keeping her distance.
And being able to dodge particle beams meant Misaka was more than fast enough to react to even Killua's lightning-quick speed.
Add to that her bigger pool of powers, and she had plenty of ways to counter Rhythm Echo, since Killua's lightning, or just pin him in place long enough to pull up
Hey,
her
let's see this real quick.
I got 3 negatives.
Yeah. You might be physical stronger, better at close range, but other than that, he was assed out. Can't survive a full power, straightforward arsenal. Like, come on now, man.
What you see is what you get with Killua, I guess.
Mm-hmm. You're an assassin. Got your ass. That was
Got
corny,
your,
but
your ass in the dirt.
ass in the dirt. That's exactly what happens to this man. It was, yeah, this was just bad.
The ass is the only part that Gon needs, though. Let's continue.
Sure, Killua was strong, but he wasn't gonna outmuscle 6 million tons of iron sand.
Killua was a prodigy in all things
Iron
iron,
Sand.
lightning, and killing, but Misaka's varied electro powers, quick reflexes, and scientific brilliance let her cash in a win.
But hey, at least she let Killua keep the change. She Killua-would him.
The winner is Misaka Mikoto.
Okay. All right.
Thanks
Like
for
that.
watching. Stay tuned. We have a new death battle releasing every 2 weeks this year. And click the join button to get new perks and extra content. Planet level
Alright, so
members.
that was a
will
good
receive death
anime
battles
one.
before anyone else. So don't miss
On
out.
the superheroes, where we going with this time?
Rocket versus fucking Stitch. What? Does Stitch have some superpowers I don't know about?
He got guns. They
He
both got guns.
The Rocket can make random ass weapons.
Yo, Stitch had. Come on now. Brr, pop, pop. Like, come on. That's that's gonna be cool. That's gonna be the biggest one. Watch. Watch.
It is for some reason.
Watch.
I think Stitch got some other hidden tech that people don't know about.
Yeah, Stitch got some shit.
It can't be just a gun battle.
It's alienized. It's tuned for its guns.
Experiments. Two
Yeah.
fucking experiments.
That's gonna be interesting.
Weird, but interesting.